Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? This is Dalton. Welcome back to my channel, Dalton My World. And I'll try to make this brief. Hey, this is some information for you. If you live in Pennsylvania and you need a ride to early voting, which is on Monday, or actual voting on November the 3rd, a ride to the voting polls on November the 3rd. I got you covered. All right, so let's do this. Now, the company that's sponsoring this is called B Peep. That's BPE Peep. Okay, and they will give you a ride to go vote if you want to go vote early on Monday. They'll give you a ride. If you live in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh especially, call 412-212-8775. That's if you need a ride on Monday before Election Day. Now, if you need a ride on Election Day, we need you to call 412-434-0919. You can also email them at bpeep.pittsburgh@gmail.com. Okay? Now, if you do not live in Pennsylvania and in Pittsburgh, you can go and find information on how to get a ride, where to vote early, and where to vote on Election Day at iwillvote.com. And that's IWILLVOTE.com. All right, and they will give you all the information you need, whether you vote for Biden, Trump, or a libertarian, or if you're just writing a vote in. You can write votes in, you can write a name in. However you're doing it, you have the right to vote. You have the right to vote without any type of intimidation. Okay? So, now, please be aware if you're in Pittsburgh, okay, on Election Day, I got you covered when it comes to the weather. It will be the high of 53 degrees, and it looks like there's no rain, but you always want to come prepared. And it's going to have the low of 30 degrees, so that's below freezing. That's a low. So don't be wearing these little thin jackets, trying to be all cute. You know what I'm saying? Wear a coat, have your little gloves, mitts, and if you bring in kids, be prepared ahead of time. Bring some water with you. Bring something to keep the kids occupied if there's a line. Maybe some snacks. And not trying to be sexist, but many girlfriends I dated in the past, they can pretty much keep a kitchen sink in their purse. I mean, okay? But just be prepared. Remember that. Now, this is very important, and I ask you to listen closely to this. If you cannot listen to this whole video, I ask you to come back and finish it. Okay? Now, as I stated, being prepared and having the right to vote for whoever you want to vote for Okay, you have the right to vote for that particular candidate without being intimidated in any way, shape, or form. So, on election day, if you get the militia out there trying to intimidate somebody, or if you get a poll watcher getting too aggressive, there is something that you can do. Please write these numbers down. Have it on your person. Uh, Write it on a cue card. Keep it on you. You can even temporarily put it into your phone. All right, but you need to have these numbers because the militia knows that they can't even get near the voting polls. If they do, it's a violation of federal law. Okay, the police know that too. All right. I'll give you an example. In Texas, of course, this was in Texas. In Texas, there was a Biden bus that some Trump supporters tried to surround and intimidate and try to run off the road. Well, guess what? FBI has their license plate and is investigating them because you cannot do that. Okay, you cannot be a poll watcher and be aggressive towards people. You can't be some part of militia and think you're just going to show up and try to intimidate people. You can't do that. It's against the law. They cannot. They can't even get close to you or near you. Okay, if you feel threatened, if you feel anything like that is going on, you are protected. Okay, if you see a cop hanging out with the militia, eating a donut, talking to them, chilling out with them while they're trying to intimidate people, it's against the law. They can't do that. Okay, so one number you can call is called election protection, and it's 1-866-687-8683. Okay, and these numbers I'm gonna try to have, if I can, if my thing is acting right, I'm gonna try to put them on the screen for you. Uh, Also, another number you want to have. This is a universal number, no matter where you are. 911. That's right, 911. Make sure you call them. You're paying for them, and it's their duty to protect everyone without bias. Uh, and last but not least, make sure that you have the third number you want to have. Make sure you have your local news hotline number. That's right. You report that to your local news hotline. You see something like that happening, report it to your local news hotline number. It's going to be a different number in different states and different cities, but have those three numbers on you. If you feel intimidated, if you see injustice being done, you see militia around and cops hanging out with the militia, and militia's harassing voters, call those three numbers. Okay? That is your protection. And especially have, even if it's temporarily, and so the younger people, y'all can put it in your phones or however you want to do it temporarily, those three numbers. You already know the 911, you already know the protection, and then get the number of your local news hotline. Almost every single news station has one. Get that number, have it ready, and report that to them. Okay? All right? And I'm telling you, uh, you will be protected. All right. But like I said, always come prepared and everything. Uh, it's if you live in Pittsburgh, it's gonna be cold. All right. So I wanted to give you that information, and I hope you all have happy voting. And if you're in Pennsylvania and you need information on voting and where to vote and how to get a ride to vote, whether it's early voting or on election day, you can go to votespa.com, votespa.com. All right. And I hope this helps y'all. And I should rap to you later. Happy voting, no matter who you're voting for. Enjoy your freedom. And peace out.